From one of our absolute faves not coming back, to fans finally figuring out who's the father of Charmaine's children, here's what Virgin River Season 5 has in store for us. First, let's talk about how we'll have to say goodbye to our favorite character. So, I have some sad news. Grayson Maxwell Guernsey, the actor who plays the beloved character Ricky, recently shared that unfortunately, Ricky won't be coming back for Season 5. I know it's a bummer for fans of the show. I mean, we have become emotionally invested in Ricky's character over the past few seasons. And I know I speak for everyone who watches when I say that. But we'll just have to wait and see what new storylines and characters the show has in store for us. And it's not all bad. If you saw the end of Season 4 of Virgin River, you know that it was a pretty emotional moment for Ricky and Jack. In the scene, Ricky tells Jack that he's leaving the small town of Virgin River to join the army. It was a tough decision for Ricky, but he felt like it was something he needed to do. Fans of the show were left feeling sad to see him go, especially after getting to know him and his relationship with Jack over the past few seasons. It'll be interesting to see how the show moves forward without Ricky's character. And the best part is that he might not be gone for good. Now, while he confirmed that he wouldn't be returning for Season 5, he also mentioned that it doesn't necessarily mean that Ricky won't be back in the future. Grayson explained that Ricky has a semi-important role in the books that the show is based on, so his character's future could vary depending on how the show's creators choose to interpret it. But Grayson did say that he also mentioned that based on the pace at which the show has moved so far, it's likely that Ricky will be away for at least one season. And he wants to come back too. He expressed his hopes for a potential return in Season 6 or 7. So, fans can breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that there's a chance we'll see Ricky back on our screens in the future. And while he might be gone, there's still a lot more waiting for us. There are many new stars joining the series. I bet you can't guess who the new additions to Season 5 are. Susan Hogan, Elise Gatian, Candice McClure, and Paolo Maiolo. And while we don't know what characters they'll be playing yet, a lot of fans are excited to see them on the show. IMDb even says that a fifth actor, David Stewart, will be playing a reporter. But that's not all. Netflix is also making an effort to increase diversity in the show. According to Ginny Howe, head of drama at Netflix, Season 5 will feature more diverse characters than previous seasons. And while we look forward to the new casting, I can't help but get impatient because I need answers. Here's hoping that maybe they'll give us more deets on Denny's health. At the end of the previous season, Denny reveals to Lizzie that he has Huntington's disease, which is a terminal illness. This raises questions about Denny's prognosis and how much time he has left to live. While the life expectancy for Huntington's disease varies, it's clear that Denny's illness will have a major impact on the show's plot moving forward. Season 5 will most likely focus on Denny's illness and his decision not to tell his family members, Doc and Hope. We might even get an update on Preacher and Paige's situation. The finale of Virgin River Season 4 left viewers with so many unanswered questions about Preacher and Paige's situation. One major issue that was left open-ended was whether Preacher knocked out Vince or killed him. If he did kill Vince, it could spell trouble for the chef. Another question left unanswered was whether Paige and Christopher would return to Virgin River and stay with Preacher, or if they will need to keep moving. This uncertainty adds to the tension and drama surrounding their situation. Plus, Preacher's new relationship with Julia is also a matter that needs to be addressed in Season 5. How will this new relationship affect his existing relationships with Paige and Christopher? Given the many unresolved issues and questions surrounding Preacher and Paige's story arc, it's clear that their fates must be explored in Season 5. Fans will undoubtedly be eagerly awaiting the answers to these questions as the next season unfolds. And then, there's the question about Bree and her abusive ex. Will he be back to spread more menace? In Season 3, Jack's sister Bree arrives in the small Californian town, carrying with her a mysterious past. It was revealed that Bree had been forced to leave her old job and old life behind in order to escape from her abusive ex-partner. However, her past catches up with her when her ex, Don, resurfaces and demands that she sign an NDA to keep their past history a secret. Bree refuses and threatens to file a lawsuit against him. The Netflix show leaves viewers wondering if Don will be deterred by Bree's strong presence, or if he persists in trying to contact her. The unresolved tension between Bree and Don makes it clear that their storyline needs to be cleared up too. So, fingers crossed for that. But when will you finally be able to see it? Well, let's talk about the expected release date. Okay, so I've done some digging and found that they released their third and fourth seasons a year apart in July of 2021 and July 2022. And if my investigative skills are right, this could suggest that Netflix plans to release a new season of the show every year. So it's highly likely that Season 5 will be out in July of 2023. In a cameo interview, Henderson confirmed the July release window, stating that he thinks Season 5 will probably come out in July. And then, in a separate interview, Breckenridge also speculated that Season 5 could be released in July again, but she isn't entirely sure. She did mention that she's keeping her fingers crossed for Season 6. Fans of the show have been eagerly anticipating the next season, and it seems like the wait won't be too long. As always, it's best to wait for an official announcement from Netflix, but the possibility of a July 2023 release is exciting news for Virgin River fans. And there's also some good news about how long it'll be. To be honest, we deserve it now. I mean, can you believe we've been waiting this long for the new season of Virgin River? But guess what? We are in for a treat this time around, because Season 5 is going to have more episodes than ever before. That's right, we're getting 12 episodes instead of the usual 10 in the first 3 seasons. According to What's on Netflix, each episode of Season 5 costs between $3 and $5 million to make. Talk about investing in quality, am I right? It's clear that the producers of Virgin River are putting in the work to make this the best season yet. So, grab a snack and cozy up on the couch, ready to settle in for a binge-watch marathon. Because Netflix has spoiled us this time, they're sure to be packed with all the drama and romance we've come to love from the show. Plus, fans are hopeful that there will be more of this goodness in the coming years too. I mean, the show is based on books, and there are a lot of books. I think we could all get ready for a whole bunch more. Why, you ask? Because the show is based on a book series by Robin Carr, which has a whopping 24 books. That means there's plenty of material to work with. Plus, the show's creator, Sue Tenney, is totally into the rich universe of the characters, and the fact that people just can't seem to get enough of the show. She's even said that as long as people keep loving the show, which we definitely do, there will be more Virgin River to come. As of now, I, along with a lot of other fans, can't help but come up with some theories for the biggest question ever. Like, who really is the father of Charmaine's twins? I mean, can we talk about that jaw-dropping moment in Virgin River Season 4 when Charmaine finally spills the beans about her babies not being Jack's? For all 4 seasons, Charmaine has been pregnant with Jack's twins and has used her pregnancy to cause all sorts of drama between him and Mel. But now we know it was all just a lie. So, who could be the real father? Fans have been tossing around some theories, with a big one being that Mike might be the dad. But honestly, we have no concrete evidence yet. We just need to know who the real father is. I don't know about you, but I am on the edge of my seat waiting to find out. This bombshell reveal was arguably the biggest moment of the entire series. And the unanswered question of Charmaine's twins' parentage is one that Virgin River Season 5 absolutely has to answer. I can't wait to see how this storyline unfolds and what other surprises are in store for us in the next season. So, with fans finally figuring out who the father of Charmaine's children is, to one of our absolute favorites not coming back, that's what Virgin River Season 5 has in store for us.